Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about our research writing project that you have. You're going to need your book, um, Ancient um, Ancient Rome and Pompeii, and you're going to choose a topic from this book that you're going to be writing a report about, and you're going to email me your topic today. So a good way to choose a topic is just kind of open up to your table of contents and remember back what you read last week. And then whichever one looks interesting to you, you can pick that topic. So I would suggest maybe just picking one of those as your topic. Okay, and you guys have 2 weeks to work on this. All right, so you're going to use information from your book. Specifically, if you turn to the back, pages 106 and 107, and it shows you how to research. So it tells you some really important points. So if you go to page 106 with me, it talks about use books from libraries to get information. So you can use this book. You can also use other books. And you're going to write down the name of the book. And that's something you're going to do on a note card. You will be using note cards for this report. So let's see here if I can show you here. So you will be you'll make yourself some note cards. And what you will do is you'll write one fact on each note card, and you're going to make sure you need to put them in your own words. So you can't copy it down exactly as the author wrote it in your book. You need to change it and put it into your own words when you write it on your note cards. You're going to have one fact per card. You can use other sources. So besides this book, I would suggest get library books. You can use the movies that we have that I have assigned to you, or you can look in Discovery Education and you can type in the search bar. You can use your login for Discovery Education, whatever that is. And let's see, you can log in. Let's see if I have one that works here. Oops, that's not it. Let's see. Okay, so once you log in, you can go into the Resource Center and you can click on, probably we want to go to Social Studies textbook, and you can, so you have the third, oops, let's go, move up here. You can type in like whatever your topic is. So you can do daily life in ancient Rome, if that is your topic, or whatever your topic is. And you probably actually, it gave me, so this will give you some more information about daily life. All of these will give you more information about daily life. And if you use them, you will go ahead and you'll make a note card for each one of them. So if you were going to watch this, just go ahead and click on it. And on your note card, you would write, so let's pretend we have a new note card here. So we have a new note card here. And on your note card, here's your note card. You would put daily, oops, oh no, the bad writing is going on here. Daily life, so you put the title and write the whole title and then just put video. Discovery Education. And then you would write your fact on there. And usually I go ahead and I give every one of my note cards a color coding. So every note card that comes from my daily life video, I would put a red dot on. And so then every one of my fact cards that came from this video, I would put a red dot on, and then I would know that it came from there. You could also have, now on this computer, I only have one color since I'm not using GoToMeeting, but you would also have a note card that says the Ancient Rome and Pompeii book. So you would write Ancient Rome and Pompeii. And I'm not going to write the whole thing. And maybe I would put maybe a blue dot on this one. And then every note card you got with information from this book, you would put a blue dot on. And that way you know where your information came from. So those are some tips there. Let's look of just where to get information. But let's go back and look. So this is like what I just said. You can use other sources, videos. Make sure to write down the title and the author of, if you do. So if it's a video, just write down the title. Just put video and where you got it. You know, you can use Brain Pop Jr. if you'd like to get some information there. Then on your note card, you just write Brain Pop Jr. So your report, to be successful, you're going to stay on one topic. You're going to have an introduction that presents your main ideas. You're going to use paragraphs to develop and support your ideas. You can use definitions, facts, details. You're going to summarize your information from more than one source. It's going to have a text feature, and I know that you guys know that a text feature is a picture, a chart, a graph, something, and you can get it from one of these books and you can just stick it right in your report. It's going to use linking words, so transition words to connect your ideas, and in the very end it's going to either have a concluding statement or a section. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the ones that here are. Let's go, we're not going to go to the expert one, let's look at the student one. Student one, here's a student one. So this student is writing about the Gobi Desert. Okay, and so let's read their report. The Gobi Desert is a really, really big desert. It is in China and southern Mongolia. When we think of deserts, we imagine sand, but large areas of the Gobi Desert are rock. So this is kind of like their topic sentence. So if you're going to write more than one paragraph, you'll kind of have a topic sentence paragraph. It will have a couple sentences. The climate of this area is unusual, and there are the most different types of animals. While many deserts are very hot, the Gobi can have freezing temperatures. It can be very cold in the winter and hot and rainy in summer. Snow even forms on the sand dunes of the Gobi. So this is all information in this paragraph is about the climate. Okay, so all this, any information that you have about the climate goes here. Okay. The next one, there are gazelles in the Gobi Desert. Notice they made a new paragraph because now they're not talking about climate anymore. They're talking about something new. They're talking about the animals. There are polecats, sometimes bears, wolves, and snow leopards are there too. So all the animal stuff they put in one paragraph. The Gobi has a longer, interesting history. Long ago, so see they changed paragraphs again because now they're talking about history. The Gobi has a longer, interesting history. Long ago, traders crossed it on camels. It was part of the Mongol Empire. For centuries, herders lived on the Gobi with their cattle. These people move from place to place and are called nomads. They live very much like people of old did. The Gobi can seem like a place outside of time. So this was their conclusion. Okay, so you see, this was their topic, the Gobi Desert. They didn't talk about any other deserts. They only talked about that one. They talked about its climate, they talked about its animals, they talked about its history, and every new topic got a new paragraph. And that's kind of what you're going to do. You're going to talk about maybe Romans in daily life. Maybe you're going to choose gladiators. Maybe you're going to talk about what happened in Pompeii. Maybe you're going to talk about the military city. Maybe you're going to talk about what Rome looked like, where it was. So whatever your topic is, you're going to gather information about only that topic, okay? You're going to write that information on note cards, okay? Every time you have a new source, okay? So a source is the book or video or whatever you're getting it from. Your first card is going to be a source card, and it's going to have the name. Okay, so your first, actually let me do this differently. Your first card is going to have the name of the book. So this one might have Ancient, everybody should have one of these, Rome and Pompeii by Mary Pope Osborne. Okay, and then you're going to give it some sort of color coding or something, and then you're going to get a new note card for every fact, or you can do this on paper and you could cut up paper and make your own note cards, whatever you want to do. And if you have all these note cards, I will show you how to put them together into a report next week. So this week, just gather your facts. And next week, we will go ahead and we'll put them together into paragraphs. And that will make it, much, much simpler. Okay, so we were talking about note cards, and here are two note cards. I don't know if you're going to see them, it's so light in here. But I made one note card, and this one, there you go, you can see it says Ancient Rome and Pompeii by Mary Pope Osborne. And I put a little blue dot up on the top. And every single fact I get from this book, I'm going to put a blue dot on. So I have another note card here, and this is what I got from my book. I found it in my book. It's on my topic of daily life, because that's what I chose as my topic. It's from my Ancient Rome and Pompeii book, so I put this mark here. And then I changed it into my own words. And it says, in the middle, I need to put in the middle of houses in ancient Rome, there was a courtyard. Here's one fact on one card. Okay? I watched a movie on Discovery Education too. And I made a source card for it when I watched a movie. And for these, I'm going to give orange dots, because any fact I get from the Daily Life in Ancient Rome Discovery Education video, I'm going to give an orange dot. So here is a card that I got from that. And I have an orange dot here. And then when I look at this card, I can say, oh yeah, I learned that from that movie. People went to public baths. Okay? And so this was one of the facts I learned there. So you're going to end up with a bunch of cards that have facts from your report, from all the sources you're going to have, whether it be from your book or you get it from a movie. Maybe you have one source, maybe you have two. But this week I want you to just gather as many facts as you can about your topic. So you can put them on note cards. You can make your own note cards out of paper. It's up to you. Okay? All right. Okay, so today, remember to pick a topic. Email me your topic. Look at page 106 and 107 in the back of how to research. Start gathering your facts. This week, mainly gather your facts. Next week, we will talk about actually writing the report, because we're going to do this for 2 weeks. So this week, just gather your facts, okay? If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know.